Chevrolet didn't just make cars, it changed how America drives. But one bold decision almost ended everything, and that same risk helped build one of the biggest car empires in history. For more than 100 years, Chevy has made famous vehicles people know and trust, and in this video we'll look at the most iconic Chevrolet models ever made. Let's start with the early era and foundations. Chevrolet Classic 6, 1912 to 1913. The revenge car. Durant got forced out of GM, founded Chevrolet to take it back. The Classic 6, 299 cubic inch inline 6, 40 horsepower, $2,150. Triple a Model T, built to beat Ford on quality. Swiss racer Louis Chevrolet engineered it, then left in 1913 disagreeing with Durant's direction. The brand kept his name, he never saw the empire. Royal Mail Roadster, 1914 to 1915. Chevrolet's first affordable car at $750 to $875 after the Classic 6 flopped. A sporty, two-seater with a 171 cubic inch four-cylinder making 20 to 24 horsepower, named after fast mail coaches. Targeted younger buyers wanting style over Ford's utility, but lasted only 1 year before better models replaced it. Chevrolet Series 490, 1916 to 1922, named $490 to directly undercut Ford's Model T pricing. Featured a 171 cubic inch inline 4 making 26 horsepower, later 37 horsepower, offering smoother power delivery and better comfort than Ford's rough-riding planetary transmission. The 490's sales success gave Durant the leverage to merge Chevrolet into GM in 1918, retaking control. The technical competitor that won the war. Chevrolet International AC Stovebolt 6, 1929. The Revolution. Chevrolet's first six-cylinder, the legendary 194 cubic inch Stovebolt 6, making 46 horsepower with overhead valves, crushing Ford's outdated side valve flatheads. Named after bolts that look like stove bolts, the engine that dethroned Ford and stayed in production until the 1960s. Utility and icons. Chevrolet Suburban, 1935 to present. Longest-running nameplate in automotive history, nearly 90 years and counting. Started as a commercial carryall on a pickup chassis with all-steel body with 8-passenger capacity. Powered by the 216 cubic inch Stovebolt 6 making 79 horsepower. The all-steel body outlasted wood-framed competitors, the workhorse that never stopped. Chevrolet Advanced Design Pickup, 1947 to 1955. Post-war revolution. First completely new truck after World War II with sleek rounded styling that defined American pickups. The 5-star cab prioritized driver comfort, powered by the bulletproof 216 cubic inch Stovebolt 6 making 90 horsepower. One-piece alligator hood hinged at the front for complete engine access. The template for modern pickups. Chevrolet Corvette, 1953 to present. America's first sports car with a revolutionary fiberglass body. The problem? The 235 cubic inch inline 6 made just 150 horsepower with 2-speed power glide, sports car looks, sedan guts. Nearly died until the 265 cubic inch small block V8 making 195 horsepower saved it in 1955. America's only sports car that never quit. Chevrolet Bel Air, 1953 to 1975, peak 1955 to 1957. 1955 introduced Chevy's legendary 265 cubic inch small block V8, making 162 to 195 horsepower. American performance revolutionized. Two-tone styling defined the 50s, outran European sports cars costing triple. The Tri-5 became the most iconic American car ever, and the hot rod foundation, American muscle, was born. Chevrolet Impala, 1958 to 2020 with brakes. Born luxury Bel Air trim, it became a standalone legend, America's bestseller, family sedan with muscle guts. The 1963 to 64 became lowrider royalty, immortalized by custom culture, killed multiple times, kept returning, 60 years, refuses to die, innovation and muscle. Chevrolet Corvair, 1960 to 1969. Chevrolet's big mistake. America's only rear-engine car with air-cooled 140 cubic inch flat 6, 80 to 95 horsepower, turbo 150 plus horsepower, mounted in the back like a Porsche. Ralph Nader's unsafe at any speed destroyed it. Swing axle suspension caused deadly oversteer. Fixed later, too late. Innovation murdered by bad publicity. Chevrolet Chevy 2/Nova, 1962 to 1979. Rushed to counter the Ford Falcon, this simple compact became a legend when it was stuffed with a 375 horsepower V8. Beyond its sleeper reputation, the holy grail is the 1969 Yenko SC 427, a 425 horsepower beast with only 38 units ever made. It is the ultimate wolf in sheep's clothing, a boring commuter car that dominated the drag strip. Chevrolet Chevelle, 1964 to 1977. The Chevelle defined the muscle era, especially the 1970 SS 454 LS6, whose 450 horsepower made it faster than a Corvette for a fraction of the cost. The 1970 LS6 Convertible is a true ghost. With fewer than 20 believed to exist, it's one of the rarest prizes in the world. By 1978, the Malibu trim officially took over the nameplate. Chevrolet Camaro, 1967 to present with brakes, built to kill the Mustang 3 years later. The Z/28 packed a 302 cubic inch V8, making underrated 290 horsepower for Trans Am racing. In 1969, dealers exploited COPO loopholes to order banned 427 cubic inch big blocks, making 425 plus horsepower. The Mustang Hunter that became legend. Chevrolet K5 Blazer, 1969 to 1991. Built on C/K pickup chassis with removable fiberglass top, SUV or open-air truck. Available with 350 cubic inch V8, 250 horsepower, 400 or 454 big blocks. Body on frame, solid axles, real four-wheel drive. The police and military loved it. Defined full-size two-door SUVs. Discontinued 1991, revived 2019 as compact crossover. Chevrolet El Camino, 1959 to 1960, 1964 to 1987. This car-truck hybrid, based on the Chevelle, peaked with the 1970 SS 454 LS6, the most powerful pickup ever at 450 horsepower. Its ultimate rarity is the 1968 L89 edition, featuring aluminum heads only 2 are believed to exist. Discontinued in 1960, revived in 1964, and retired in 1987, it remains the definitive muscle car with a bed. Chevrolet C10, 1973 to 1987. The square body that defined truck design. Clean, boxy lines everyone copied. From humble inline sixes to brutal 454s, workhorse or street beast. Basic interiors or plush Silverado trim, built almost unchanged for 14 years because Chevy got it right. Now the most customized classic truck ever. Modern and global era. Chevrolet C/K Silverado, GMT 400, 1988 to 1998. The OBS asset that dragged pickups into the modern era. It traded boxy iron for aero design and pioneered independent 4x4 suspension for high-speed control. With an unkillable 5.7-litre V8, this platform was so dominant as a luxury trim that it eventually became the name of the entire dynasty. Chevrolet Camaro, 4th Gen, 1993 to 2002. This aerodynamic F-body saved American muscle with the 325 horsepower LS1 V8. A legendary rarity is the 2002 GM MG-ZL1, a 600 horsepower beast packing a Corvette C5R racing engine. Only 69 units were ever built. It remains a high-velocity weapon that bypassed emissions hurdles to set the modern standard for RWD dominance. Chevrolet Chevy, Mexico, 1994 to 2012. An indestructible 1.6-litre workhorse, this model was the legendary backbone of Mexican taxi fleets for nearly 2 decades. Its strangest rarity is the 1995 to 1997 Chevy pickup, a tiny car-based truck imported from Brazil that is nearly impossible to find today. It remains the ultimate high-endurance urban survivor. Chevrolet Colorado, 1st Gen, 2004 to 2012. Built on the GMT 355 ladder frame as GM's reset for mid-size pickups. Powered by the Atlas inline 5 engines, it solved urban size constraints without sacrificing the truck form. Its legacy was turning the pickup from a pure utility tool into a versatile, high-mobility daily driver. Chevrolet Cruze, a globally engineered compact built on a high-tension steel frame with 10 standard airbags. This high-volume asset utilized a 1.4-litre turbo i4 to deliver rigid safety and thermal efficiency, redefining GM's small car reliability across international markets. Chevrolet Volt, 2011 to 2015. This 149 horsepower Pioneer eliminated range anxiety by pairing instant electric torque with a 1.4-litre range extender. A unique safety quirk is its pedestrian alert chirp, a driver-activated sound used because the car was so silent at low speeds, it became a stealth hazard for walkers. With its low-drag 0.28 profile, it bridged the gap between EV technology and long-range endurance. Chevrolet Onix, 2012 to present. Dominating with a 116 horsepower 1.0-litre turbo, this subcompact merges 5-star safety with high-tech connectivity. A curious detail is the Onix RS, 2020 to present trim. Despite its aggressive racing aero kit and blacked-out styling, it keeps the standard engine, making it a visual-only muscle car for the city. It remains the definitive digital-forward choice for maximum urban agility. Chevrolet Cobalt, 2011 to 2020. A logistics powerhouse, this 108 horsepower workhorse features a massive 563-litre trunk and an 810-kilometre range. A notable engineering quirk is its low-tech 1.8-litre engine, intentionally kept simple so it could be repaired with basic tools in remote areas, making it nearly unkillable. It remains the ultimate high-endurance choice for fleet and taxi operations across emerging markets. Chevrolet Spark, 2016 to 2022. An ultra-efficient urban platform powered by an all-aluminum 1.4-litre Ecotec, 98 horsepower. This compact asset utilizes a 60% high-strength steel safety cage and integrated 4G tech, providing a high-visibility solution for high-density city navigation. Chevrolet Tahoe, 5th Gen, 2021 to present. A 420 HP mobile fortress, this generation ditched the solid axle for independent suspension to maximize troop space. A rugged highlight is the Z71 trim, 2021 to present, which features a specialized high-approach front bumper designed to clear obstacles that would wreck the air dams of standard luxury SUVs. It remains the gold standard for high-security escorts. Chevrolet S10 Max, 2022 to present. A rebadged SAIC Maxus T70 Mercenary in a Chevy uniform. Built in China for global logistics, it trades heritage for a 1.2-ton payload and a 2.0-litre turbo, 218 horsepower. It represents the modern era, strategic badge engineering to dominate emerging pickup theaters. From the high-priced ambition of the Classic 6 to the high-tech Tahoe, Chevy's legacy is built on survival and outworking the competition. The Bowtie remains the heartbeat of the road. If you enjoyed this journey, hit subscribe and let's explore more legendary machines together.